Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna react to my nigga Jxmyhighroller, bro. When you accidentally break a world record, bro. Now let's see what he talking about, bro. But you already know Jimmy makes some fire ass content, bro. So let's get into fucking reaction. My nigga Jimmy. Okay, nigga Duncan.
Did y'all see that?
Yeah, free throw line dunk.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not the furthest dunk ever? I mean, there's been hundreds of athletes who've dunked from the free throw line, many of which were done on camera for the world to see. But none of these dunks were from this far out.
Okay, that's tough.
We just witnessed the longest dunk ever recorded, and it came from a man who wasn't even a basketball player. In fact,
that's tough.
This dunk occurred back in 1992 in a dunk contest where none of the contestants were basketball players. But they were all really good athletes. A couple baseball players by the name of Barry Bonds and Ken Griffey Jr. might be familiar with those guys. And a few football players, including a guy named Chris Carter and another by the name of Michael Irvin. You may have seen many dunk contests, but you've never seen one like this.
That's facts.
Today's video is sponsored by
Bro, shout out to Jimmy for getting these, ads and shit. But, bro, I ain't getting paid, my guy. I ain't getting paid. But I fuck with you, though. I fuck with you. But, bro, I ain't getting paid, bro.
Contest was, well, let's just say it wasn't very good.
Bro, this man, Cole Anthony, tried to get sturdy. Like, nigga, stop, bro. You cannot get sturdy. Bro, this dunk contest was so nasty, bro. It was disgusting.
You know what? Who am I kidding? This year's NBA dunk contest was atrocious. No stars.
I don't know why you won't just add a fucking 0 to the fucking dunk contest score. It's like, bro, give a nigga a 0.
Failed attempts that I was actually wondering if the network was going to go to a commercial break in the middle of an alley-oop and NFTs and Timberland boots as dunk props.
Bro, that was disgusting.
I never, ever
bro,
thought I'd see a day where a skills challenge was more entertaining than a dunk contest.
That's facts.
Here we are. But I'll cut these young guys some slack because honestly, the bar has been set extremely high. We've seen just about everything there is to see in the world of dunking. With the internet and social media providing us with every dunk and angle and prop and athlete imaginable, I suppose it's next to impossible to really impress fans these days. I am being dead serious when I say last week I saw a man pull off a double East Bay on my Instagram feed, and
that's
I
tough.
wholeheartedly was kind of impressed for a moment, and then I kept scrolling.
True.
We are spoiled with endless amounts of crazy basketball content 24/7. So these days, you gotta get creative with what you bring to the table. And when it comes to the NBA Slam Dunk Contest, I really don't know how much crazier things can get.
But, bro, for this dunk contest, bro, you honestly just had to make your shit, bro. If you just made your shit and actually look good while you was dunking, bro, you would be able to win this shit, bro. Like a single reverse windmill, my nigga. As long as you look good in the air, bro, you'd have won.
A new variable to the slam dunk contest that I think would make things infinitely more interesting. Something that we've actually seen before, way back in the late 80s and early 90s. Back in 1988, Foot Locker had a stroke of genius when they thought to themselves, hey, what if we had a slam dunk contest, but without any basketball players? Brilliant. Introducing the Foot Locker Slam Fest, featuring all your favorite athletes doing something they don't usually do. Now, the first Foot Locker Slam Fest was back in 1988, but other than a mention of the event in future broadcasts, I can't find a single article or video on the contest, so we're just gonna act like it didn't exist. Is this historically accurate? No. Do I care? No. 1 year later, Foot Locker brought back the Slam Fest and all of its greatness, and immediately some of the biggest names in sports entered in on the action. NFL Hall of Famer and that one player I used to absolutely trash my brother with in NFL Street, Eric Dickerson, was one of the contestants. The multi-sport legend Deion Sanders also took part in the contest, adding to the list of athletic feats he can do that most of us can't. One of the greatest track and field athletes of all time, Carl Lewis, was also competing that night. In just its second year, the Slam Fest was drawing in some of the biggest names in sports. But this name right here may look familiar.
Mike Conley.
Mike Conley. Not the Mike Conley we know from the Utah Jazz, But his father, Mike Conley Sr.,
Oh, that's
Mike
dope.
was an absolute freak of an athlete, but more on him in a little bit. This Slam Fest was a totally new concept. It was fresh. There was $50,000 in prize money on the line, and it was commentated by Ahmad Rashad
And
the Will Chamberlain. If only the dunks were as awesome as
Nigga,
the
hell, I
concept
was
itself,
fucked.
maybe we'd have heard of this event sooner. In the following year, the Slam Fest made its third go-around with a few new faces. One of them being long jump world record holder Mike Powell, who stopped in to show off his alien-like jumping ability. The fans were loving it, the energy...
Bro, that dunk was fire.
Powell, who stopped in to show off his alien-like jumping ability.
Damn,
the fans
bro, that's
were
tough.
loving it, the energy was
That's
electric.
tough.
The Slam Fest was a thing of beauty.
Bro, I love that
Your
cradle
Olympic
dunk, bro. That shit
weightlifter
fire.
/ strongman / your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, Mark Henry, joined in on the
Hey.
action. Now, Mark is
Mark
and
Henry.
was a very large man. At 6'3", 370 pounds, Mark might just be the whitest human being
What
to
the
ever
fuck?
dunk a basketball. I mean, the dude spent his days moving 1,000 pounds of weight on his back, so I guess dunking a basketball was the least impressive thing he did that afternoon.
Bro, nigga already look like fucking Zion, my nigga. Damn.
Weight on his back.
Damn,
so
is this how
I guess
Zion
dunking a
look now?
basketball was the least
Like fucking Mark
impressive
Henry?
thing he did that afternoon. Look at this man palm this basketball like a grapefruit.
Nigga 6'3", 370 pounds.
What a story that would be if he would have gotten to the finals.
I am thoroughly impressed and equally terrified. Here's something you
Yeah,
don't
I'm
see in
impressed,
any
though.
other dunk contest. Barry Bonds using a can of Stickum to grip the ball better. Completely legal in this dunk contest. One year, the event even featured a boxer. You truly never knew what you were going to get in the Foot Locker Slam Fest. But in 1992, Foot Locker really pulled out all the stops to bring in some of the biggest names in all of sports. Barry Bonds, Deion Sanders, Mike Powell, Mike Conley Sr., Chris Carter, Derek Thomas, Michael Irvin. All of these incredible athletes showing up to a dunk contest for $50,000 and bragging rights. And what were the results of this
That'd be
star-studded
dope.
contest, you ask?
But bro, I'm being honest, bro. Nowadays, bro, you gotta up that price to at least like 100K, 200K.
In the first round, Ken Griffey Jr. was eliminated by former Heisman Trophy winner Tim Brown. Oh, and by the way, this dunk earned Griffey a 9 out of 10 from the judges. Don't worry, it gets better. Next, long jumping legend Mike Powell faced off against all-pro linebacker Seth Joyner. This matchup was a foregone conclusion before it even began.
Oh.
Because Mike Powell is one of the greatest jumpers the world has ever seen. In fact, to this day, Mike holds the long jump world record in track and field. And he set
Damn.
that record just months before this event.
Bro,
How far did Mike
that nigga was flying.
in track and field?
This
He set
nigga
that
Mike
record
Powell was
just months
flying.
before this event. How far did Mike leap? Well, here's the free throw line at 15 feet out. Here's
Okay.
the high school three-pointer. Here's the NBA three-point line nearly 24 feet out. And all the way out here
Oh, that's
is
tough.
Mike's world record long jump in the summer of 91. 29 feet, 4.5 inches.
That's
Mike was a
tough.
human cheat code, and he breezed through the first round of this competition. Next
Bro,
was
that's
American
tough.
volleyball player Adam Johnson against arguably the greatest baseball player ever who couldn't get into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Damn.
Barry Bonds.
Yeah. Yeah, Barry Bonds got
Bonds won
smoked.
this round. Deion Sanders advanced to the next round after defeating Mariner pitcher Eric Hansen. And on the other side of the bracket, the NFL nearly had a clean sweep with Rob Moore.
Wait, what? Oh, damn, not Barry Bonds. Adam Johnson. He got smoked. I said Barry Bonds got smoked. I'm
Barry
drunk.
Bonds. And,
Nigga, Adam Johnson couldn't even fucking.
Bonds won this
Bruh,
one.
he was done.
Deion Sanders advanced to the next round after defeating Mariner.
He probably would've won
pitcher
that-
Eric Hansen.
that last
On the
dunk
other
contest
side of
with
the
that
bracket,
move.
The NFL nearly had a clean sweep with Rob Moore, Chris Carter, and Michael Irvin all advancing to the next round, joined by Mike Conley. And this is where things really heat up. In the second round, we have quite possibly the most 90s looking picture I've ever seen in my life. Barry Bonds versus Deion Sanders in a dunk contest.
Give it to me! Give it to me! Just give it!
Damn.
If I go down, man, I'm gonna go down trying. I don't say I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna try.
I don't know about confidence right here. He tries to clown everywhere. Last year he said, I couldn't get off the ground. And he did fairly well. Look at him right here. Oh, yes! Mr. Bonds. And he says, I love it.
That's pretty good.
And after Deion missed both of his attempts, Bonds advanced to the semifinals. On the other end of the bracket, Mike Conley threw down one of the better dunks of the competition with this double pump reverse jam. And after
Oh,
seeing this man jump, it's crazy to think that his son is a 15-year NBA vet while being half the pure athlete his father was.
yeah, that's
and so
crazy.
the championship round came down to the
crazy.
best long jumper in the world against the best triple jumper in the world. The dunk that secured the victory was the longest dunk you've ever seen in your life.
Pals 0 for 2, Jim Valvano, and Conley has posted a 9-9.
Regina Conley looks a little bit worried, but she really shouldn't be. Her husband's in an enviable position. We've already stated only a 10 can beat him.
Only a
He
10.
has stated that he might go for the spectacular one. He'd like to take off from behind the foul line. Is he going to do it? Can he do it? Yes, he does.
Now,
Bro,
like
that's
many
tough,
of you,
bro.
I've seen a lot of
That's
dunks in my
tough.
life, but
And-
never have I seen someone dunk from
And you're the
this far
fucking
out.
cops, bro.
Dig through every NBA game, every NBA and non-NBA dunk contest. You will not find a dunk further than this.
Facts.
In fact, from what I've seen, all of the furthest dunks caught on camera are from guys who didn't even play in the NBA. Former college hooper
Yeah,
Alex
that's right.
Austin is one of few to actually dunk from behind the free throw line, but he was just slightly behind it. Not as far as Conley. We gotta
Bro,
find
his
something
whole
further.
foot was
Here's
down
a dunk
behind him,
from
bro.
former world-class high jumper Jim Dillon. A dunk from a couple inches outside the free throw line. Incredibly impressive. But still, Jim didn't take off as far as Conley did. We gotta go further. And I think I found the closest thing. A dunk from another world-class high jumper named Jordan Wesley.
Bro, he was gliding,
Wesley is
bro.
an insane athlete who posts some incredible jumping feats on his Instagram. From videos of him jumping over cars to a video of him almost touching the rim from damn near the three-point line.
Damn.
To this video of a free throw line dunk as far as we've ever seen.
Bro, he's gliding there,
Absolutely
bro.
insane. Whose dunk was further? Mike's or Jordan's?
Mike?
It's hard to tell, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna give the edge to Mike. Which means that, from what I can find, the longest dunk ever recorded took place in a dunk contest with no NBA players by a world-class triple jumper whose son now plays in the NBA.
Yeah.
This is why we love sports. Now, for a moment, can we all imagine if the NBA were to create an event like this during All-Star Weekend?
Bro, that'd be
They could
fire.
do some sort of tournament bracket system. NBA players versus all the other sports. And then at the end, have the last two contestants face off for a shot to win a prize. Let's say $500,000 and a trophy to take home. This would be amazing. Both the NFL
That
and
would
MLB
be
are in their
fire.
off-season, so you know they'd be available to participate in the event. And quite possibly the best part, the league in which the winner of the event plays in gets to have bragging rights and the trophy for a year. Could you imagine if a baseball player won the World of Sports dunk contest and the MLB got to keep the NBA Slam Dunk trophy for a year? It would be madness.
Bro, that would be hard. I'm not gonna lie. That would be hard.
The NBA would probably walk away victorious damn near every year, but
Yeah.
who wouldn't tune in the off chance that some 6-foot
I
running
would.
back pulls out an East Bay and goes home with the crown?
But that'd be
Imagine
hard.
if we had a dunk contest event during All-Star Weekend that looked like this. With NBA players and NFL players, MLB players, a track athlete, a boxer, screw it, throw in a golfer. You could not
said a
convince
golfer.
me that this
Bro,
event
if I
would
see
be
a
the
golfer
most
with a
watched
50-inch
and
vert, bro, I'm
entertaining
done.
event during All-Star
I'm
Weekend.
done.
Maybe the idea of losing a dunk contest to guys who aren't even basketball players would light a fire under some of the best players and dunkers in the league. At the very least, we would all get the chance to see something that we've never seen before. And that sure as hell beats NFT necklaces as dunk props. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always,
Yeah, that's facts.
until next time.
Yeah, bro. I agree with Jimmy. But I doubt that the NBA will ever do something like this. But, bro, Jimmy is a great idea. This shit will be fire. But if they don't do this, bro, at least the NBA got to put it in something like, bro, you only get 2 chances to make a fucking dunk, bro. My nigga, and fucking make a dunk. Don't give him like eight chances, nigga, and all this other shit. Nigga should be like, nigga, once your ass, like, nigga, goes up for that dunk, bro, that's a try, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It gotta be tried because, bro, these niggas be taking like 5 to 10 try for a dunk, bro. And, bro, that shit time consuming and like so boring to watch and shit. But, bro, Jimmy, there was a great fucking video and shit. Great video. I fuck with it. So, you know, let me know in the comments down below if y'all agree with his idea or if y'all have any other ideas to save the fucking dunk contest, bro. Because the 3-point contest is way better than the dunk contest at this point. So, you know, like, comment, subscribe, suggest anything else you want me to react to, you know, down below in the comments.